Good day, everyone. This is Jennifer G. Bustamante, and my speech talks about mental health awareness. I hope you are all doing fine and bits of what has happened around us, especially the effects of the global COVID-19 pandemic. I'm well aware that our current situation has been more difficult in terms of handling ourselves as well as the challenges and stress that we continue to face wherein finding peace within us is almost impossible. People have become more despondent and prone to depression. Now is the time that we must look after ourselves and be compassionate to others. However, mental health related issues are considered taboo and stereotyped. People do not openly accept the existence of this illness. Thus, they considered it lightly because here in our country, this kind of illness has not given importance or serious treatment. There are also instances where people just associate mental illness with a state of being in deep sadness, emotions, and sometimes they will recognize the individual who suffered from depression as crazy. They don't care about it and they have nothing to worry about because they haven't experienced what life is like to be in that kind of state. So, this proves how still close-minded we are. Unknowingly, this kind of mentality makes the situation worse for these afflicted people. But despite those scenarios, there are some people who are courageous enough to spread awareness regarding mental health. Believing this issue is not a joke because it endangers the lives of the people suffering from this cruel illness. One struggle can lead to his or her death, and the reason why I am here speaking in front of you is not because I experience it, but because I would like to share my thoughts and recommendations on this issue from the perspective of someone who has not intensely suffered. I usually wonder what it would feel to have a constant battle against yourself. I have witnessed through those nearly that mental illness has no face and could happen to anyone. It must have been easier for someone to just mask their feelings with a smile than force people to understand. I also ask myself what their struggles could have been if people like me who are not even diagnosed with such illness are already having a difficulty dealing with myself. What more could it be to those who have been suffering from it? Those who are dear to me suffering from depression came across my mind. I was thinking about how they feel. How are they handling such situations without someone to help them carry their baggage? Let's admit that we all encounter difficulties in dealing with our life and ourselves. We also get to that point when nothing goes right and that we just want to give up from everything. There are things that I and even you could not say in fear of worrying others. I ask myself in this sympathy with these people I care about. The questions, what could they possibly feel if they experienced it every day? How do they handle mental illness if all the advice they hear can pressure them? Let's ask ourselves, how can we possibly cope up with the illness if we just give up easily? Although, most people believe that healing lies in our own self. Just do not hesitate to share your struggles to others because there are people out there who care for you no matter what, and we have a precious and loving God who did not leave our side. Moreover, the government and other agencies should look and focus on this issue. Especially nowadays, we can easily suffer from severe anxiety because of the lockdown, online classes, modules, family problems, financial needs, and much more. That is why, as individuals who are living in this community, we must help them win and overcome this battle. They need a shoulder to lean on and a person who will truly understand and accept them for who they are, their sufferings and who they become so as they take up their courage to fight. Let us support them and pray for the time that these people will soon be healed. I hope that we will start to be open-minded and try our very best to help them and of course ourselves too. Again, these are my thoughts regarding the issue of mental health. If you want to have knowledge about it, you can visit and search for the topic. Thank you, and don't take for granted your mental health. We must learn how to fight and cope up with it. Please be safe always, and God bless.